Okay, here we go. I have been refreshing this feed on Crunchyroll all day. The episode dropped in Japan at 25 minutes past 3 in the afternoon, UK time. But we're here. It is now almost midnight, but the episode has finally actually dropped on Crunchyroll. I was so close to pirating it. I've had friends telling me, and sending me links to where I can pirate it. And I just had to be, I need to watch it officially. I need to watch it officially. That said, the footage that I play in the bottom corner may or may not be the Crunchyroll official sub, but that is what I'm watching. Whatever's in the corner is just whatever I could find without a crazy watermark or anything. But yeah, here we are. Hello everyone out there on the internet, I'm Jack of all trades, and we are finally here for Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3, episode 1. This is an hour and 1 minute long, and I kinda don't want to stall. I have read the manga up to the end of Colossal Edition Volume 6, which ends right with the beginning of the rumbling. So, yeah, I've read most of the manga up to this point, but up to the start of the rumbling. Now we're here, and the rumbling has reached mainland. Marley, last we saw. Roll a clip. When the Colossals are coming— no, not this music! Fuck! And yeah, let's just dive right in. 3, 2, 1. For the penultimate time, Attack on Titan, let's go. Yep, Mikasa's lying to Eren. That's one of the ones that was in the manga for that moment of the dream, but not in the anime, I don't think. Again, it's been a while since I've watched episode 1. Speaking of which, here we go, reanimating it. What am I doing here? Where he had his dream, his paths, vision right in episode 1. Yeah, a really long dream. Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out why he was crying. Chapter 1. The rumbling. Oh no. The music. Oh, I'm so excited. My flatmates are gonna hate me because again, it's almost midnight that I'm recording this. Oh no. Ramsey, yeah, it's the same kid. Who's caught pickpocketing again, lost a hand. The ground is going to start shaking. They're going to see embers on the horizon. If I die, please get it. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. We had our plan for a better life. They're just going to die. Which is why Eren looked over them and cried. And oh no. Yeah, you hear it. You feel it. Oh! New track, new music. Okay, I'm maxing out my headphones. There it is. The title? Okay, I'm not ready for this. I haven't seen the newest trailer. A trailer came out a week ago, and I deliberately didn't watch it because I wanted to avoid, in case I gave away too much. So the only trailer I've seen is the one that I have reacted to. I don't know anything beyond that. This might be just after the Peace Summit. Yeah. Families. Yeah. A little bit Frida in there. Or Carl. I've seen in Memories of the Future, yeah. So he's shown himself this for a reason. That's the entire... And thus he has to, because he's on that track. He's on rails. You saw that you saved this kid, which means that future you showed past you that you saved this kid. There's a reason, and you have to do it. He went back for a while. Ah. Oh no, did he save him then? Is that the same old man who brought Mikasa and Eren the drinks on the top of the hillside? All these people are going to die. Oh my god. He told him. But there's more to this. The smoke there looked so good. Leave it! Leave it! Leave it! Leave it! Leave it! Leave it! Yeah. Oh god. Oh! Didn't even die getting oh, they might still die getting oh my god! Yeah. Oh, that's drawn so well! Studio Mappa, you... Oh, I love you guys! You poor underpaid, overworked animators. Oh, what? It didn't live up to your expectations and so you wanted to? Whoa. Oh, they showed so much of that! They showed so much of that! And wow. Wow. I'm glad they've, like, focused in on characters there to just show us that so in depth. Ramses is Eldian somewhere along his family tree, then, I assume, for that there's the gate. And just in that cut, they're that far ahead, you know? Not literally, but the passage of time here, it's great. Oh, Liberio! Mr. Leonhardt, Mr. Finger, Mr. Jaeger, everyone. Oh, the Jaeger parents, yeah. Oh, right, were they all, like, locked up? For what they... Yeah, so I assume Mr. Leonhardt did get shot by that guard at the gates, then, a few episodes ago. Is part one just gonna be the rumbling? If this entire first of the two specials, this entire hour-long episode, is just showing us this, I will love it. As much as I want to see our heroes try and stop him and see what's gonna happen next, this is... Show us just how extreme, how horrific this is. Holy crap, man. And people wouldn't even be able to, like... There we go. Oh my god, what? No, no, no! I've now got to resync this footage and realign the camera and all that shit. Sorry, got a noise complaint from one of my flatmates, which is fair to be. It's totally justified. So I need to keep it down. Which sucks. Why did this have to come out now? Why couldn't this have come out like 2 hours ago? Crunchyroll, please be faster at subtitling for the next one. The Jaegers, the Colossal. Yeah, the legs. It's got legs. Eren's final founding Titan bullshit. Oh. This, and it is, oh. That's the shot from the trailer. Fiery water, yeah. His freedom. Oh. Is that how he sees this right now? We've finally arrived at this view. Yeah, this is how he's seeing it right now. Right? Oh. Oh. He's oh my god. Eren spoke to him and thus through paths, like, grabbed him. Which is a great transition to then our heroes on this boat. Wow, okay. Okay. The first 10 minutes of the episode was just a horror film. Yeah. Oh, little blush. Oh, he's confessing. Again, I'm still how much of that is Bertolt, but you know. Oh! Oh, she's blushing too. Oh, way to go. Oh. I ship it. I ship it. Of course. Yeah, season 1. Aww. I love the book looping back on this from season 1. Yeah, when he took out the Navy. Oh, I'm loving this. But while Eren wanted to destroy it, because he was disappointed, what's your read on this? Oh, is this him in the nape? Right, this is the port that they were heading to. Okay, we've made it. Odiha, that was it. Yep. Oh, Falco's awake. Great job, Falco's voice actor. That's good. I like that. Yeah, she needs to practice. Really? No. We just got Annie back in the story. Come on. Oh. Oh. Even to the ears. Great touch of that blush. Oh. So come with us. Come to protect him, you know? Okay. Keep telling yourself that, but... Flock in the corner? Yeah. He's definitely dead. I'm not expecting to see Flock again. He is dead. It was so vindicating to have happened. Ooh, more of the map. Seeing more of it. This Africa, yeah. In the shape of the landmass, not literally. I know. The planet is several times larger to accommodate the walls being on Madagascar. It's just the same shape. We're working around the clock. Let's get get this thing working. Nice, nice. The flying boat that was teased all the way back at the start of this season when we got back to Paradis after the Liberio raid. I love Peak so much, but I don't think that's gonna work. This is Gabi and Falco. They're gonna break out. They're gonna sneak out. But that little trail of oil is great detail. And I mean, Falco is the Jaw Titan. There's no way he's sitting this out. Yes, Commander. Oh, yeah. It's like Aaron said last episode, though. When did this all start? It's not because of what Reiner did. It's not because of what happened before that, or before that, or before that. It doesn't matter what started all this. A smile. Close enough to a hug. Sure. I'm saddened, but I get it. It works. It makes sense. They're still them. Hanji's still Hanji. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Once we all get through this and live to see tomorrow. Right? They are. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. No. Oh my... No! How? How? No! Fuck. No! Did he, like, grapple onto the back of the boat or something? Yeah. Oh. No. No. What the fuck? Flock, you... I genuinely wasn't saying that before thinking he'd be back. I thought he was gone. Quick, hurry, hurry, hurry. How long will it take? How long do we have until he gets here? Do it in an hour? We don't have an hour. We're gonna be taking off with limited fuel. Not even limited fuel. Decreasing fuel. It's here. How I was gonna say, how do you not feel it sooner? But I guess, like, you feel it at a certain distance, and it's just moving that quickly. It's not much of a warning. That's it. He's gone. Jean... I loved Jean's reaction there. I did not expect to see him again. Wow. Oh, walking down the hillside. I love that for how realistic that is. Yeah, they wouldn't just perfectly walk that, you know? They'd trip, they'd fall. Well, trip's a bit much, but yeah. No. No. Yeah. You can nuclear Bertolt, you know? No, Hanji. Holy shit. Holy crap, no! Oh, this is Hanji's goodbye. Oh my god. 2 Thunder Spears and ODM gear. That's it. My turn. My turn. Oh! Oh! Hanji, I love you! Shinzo Sasageo! But properly, not whatever the fuck the Jaegerists turned that phrase into. Oh, oh, give Hanji the send-off they deserve. The fuck. Oh, no, oh. I'm gonna be associating the song with Hanji now, no. Oh, Subarashi. You've only got 2 Thunder Spears. At most, you're taking out 2. It's almost there. It's almost ready to go. Oh, oh, the integration of the CG is great on that. That's better than it was in Season 2. Oh, God. And you guys aren't hearing the music, of course, because copyright, but oh. Oh, trampling each other, yeah. Yeah. Way to go, Hanji! Way to go, Hanji! The plane needs to move, it needs to move. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's a flying boat it can take off from in the water. Yeah, okay. Taking out a Colossal with just the swords. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it just melted that guy on the... all those guys on the boats before. Just the heat of the proximity to them. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this animation. Look at this. Look at this. I want to be so joyful right now! No! Hanji! No! Oh. No! 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 Fuck! Best character, best watch us, yeah! What? Erwin. Nanaba, Keith, Sasha, Mike. Moblet. Oh. Oh. It's everyone. I want to look and remember people's names, but if I do, I won't be able to see the subtitles. Chapter 2. Sinners. To think, if they structured this as a normal season, that would have been it. That would have been the end. That CG looks great. The lighting on that looks great. Oh, Hanji. Hanshi! I'm putting this back on. I didn't have tissues on standby. I should have thought of that. If I didn't have to keep it down for my flatmates again, I'd be bawling like I did for Sasha. Oh my god. I'm so grateful for that moment at the end. At the end, though, of Hanji with the rest of the scouts. Yeah, it could be anywhere on the body. Yeah. I don't think it should be your last resort. I think you need to go for it. Levi's still thinking about Zeke. Yeah. Yep, he's somewhere on the body. Once and for all. Like he promised Erwin all the way back in season 3. I need to wipe these tears away now. There's not time to wallow in it and more in Hanji. We need to move, we need to keep going. Yeah. Again, Daz came back. They brought Daz back in the story. Sinners. He's like the big brother again that he was back when they were cadets. Just like what Eren was saying. Everyone's realizing that we're not all so different. Which is also a very strong possibility. I was wondering, is that something anyone's going to acknowledge, or is that just something left for us, the audience? That's like a Zero Requiem type thing at the end. Yeah. He could have erased all your memories, he could have done anything. But he hasn't. Yeah. Oh, we're all here? Okay. But just us. It's not like his mass text before. It's just this group. Yeah. Actually, this gives us the opportunity to try and talk to him before we catch up. So our last resort plan can be pushed up the priorities a bit. Keep moving forward. It's the little kid. Which, again, is that just because that's his, like, perception of his self? Yeah, Jean never knew him as a kid, just Mikasa and Armin. Running after Eren. They're always running after Eren, like they said with Hannes back in season 2. There's multiple people there. Ymir and Zeke, perhaps? Oh my god. Ymir's with him now. Oh no. No. To discuss the fact that there's no need to have a discussion. He's fully just leaving it to them. Damn. Commander Arlet. Right, sure. Speaking of birds, Falco. He had the beak, he had feathers. And we set up Flying Titans actually, didn't we? I mean, for one, Evangelion, with the artificial Evas, mass-produced Evas, but no, the Mads Mikkelsen-esque commander guy asked if they had any Titans that could fly yet, and Falco is the newest Titan shifter molded by Ymir. She still has to build their Titans every time they transform, right? The abilities of other Titans by taking part of these Titans, right? Huh. That's new. That's new information for us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah. So a past Beast Titan could fly? And that's why... Oh! Mr. Leonhardt! He's... Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, this guy. Wow. So a small number of them managed to get on the train. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting this. Who else is here? Mrs. Brown. Gabi's parents. Okay, I've completely lost my train of thought. Yes, so a previous Beast Titan could fly, is what that's saying. Or... Falco's getting future memories. Mr. Finger survived as well. They've already left. You've missed your chance. That you need to rush and hope there's still one left. Otherwise, hey, you've got a high up vantage point to watch it coming. Give it a try. Okay. Oh, it's not like strings on like the arms or anything. Those are other bones. Ah. Nice. Keeping the kids out of the forest. Oh, baby Reiner. Ugh. Yeah. The things you project onto, teach, instill in your children. Yeah. Okay. What are we doing? We're taking out... We're going for the founding. Okay. Oh no. What can it do? Because this is the founding Titan. This is royal and a Titan of royal blood. This is the prime setup without renouncing the vow to renounce war and all that. So what did Aaron just do? Oh, that looks fantastic. The Beast Titan? Zeke? What? He's using, like, the Warhammer ability to make a hardened Titan skin replica of the Beast Titan to throw. Like he always did, his pitch, taking out the airships. Okay. So, the final Titan, Aaron's... I'm gonna call it the final Titan, but is able to recreate previous Titans, or just the Beast because of Zeke's presence? Like, I assume Zeke isn't in the nape of that. Although he might be. He might be, actually, and that's what that was. That lightning was for Zeke's transformation. They're still alive, but they're not in Paradis. Oh, we're running low. Oh, we're almost out of fuel. You just gotta drop them in. Warhammer. Slash Zeke. Yeah. It's just sort of like connected. Is it just like floating there? But it's on like these two limbs connecting it at different points. I don't know. Oh, but it looks so good. It looks so good, even though it's the CG. It looks so good. Oh, the audio mix there. That, I felt that. Oh. Here we go. We're on it. Yes, the song! Oh, I love that they're bringing back all these tracks from the early seasons. You did it, Aaron! Oh my god. It's just like Aaron did to fight him before. Oh, Peak with the explosive strapped around. At the height he's at, he might make it to on top of the mound, to the fort. On top of this butte, I think. Oh, so he's like giving a running commentary to everyone else here. I have another question to ask you. In what way are you free? That's it. Okay. Yes, no, this is... Yeah, there's a new song I heard. Sim has done a new song for it called Under the Tree. Okay, and this is it. Okay. Once again, this is kind of why I was waiting to watch it officially on Crunchyroll. Okay. I'm gonna be muting this song for copyright reasons, but okay. I'm definitely going to look up the lyrics as well when it comes out on Spotify tomorrow. Or today, I guess, because this dropped in the UK so late. Yeah, whatever. But no, massive well done to all the horrifically underpaid and overworked animators who brought this to life. Okay, there's definitely some meaning to these lyrics. Giving up. I'll be waiting under the tree. Waiting for you under the tree. Let me hold you. Under the tree, there we go. Yeah, the tree from the start, but which tree? Yeah, which tree? Which tree? Which of the two? Which of the three? Oh, interesting to include that one, though. Ah, working another scream. It's a shame we don't get a new, like, OP. Like, you can easily hear the song having been an OP. But yeah, the rumbling is the last opening is great. And that's the Crunchyroll buffer, and Crunchyroll has picked an episode for me. What are we on? Ilsa's Notebook. Okay. So immediately, first thing I'm going to do is, while I'm on Crunchyroll, jump to Attack on Titan episode 1, which is something I'm definitely going to do after the actual finale as well. But I want to double check that I'm remembering it right. In 2,000 years in the future, we don't... Again, that line... Mikasa said at the start of this episode, she doesn't say in the original. She only said in the manga, I think. Did they cut it? Yeah, because it's Eren's dream, everything flashing, which again... They can break apart Carla. He wakes up. Huh? Mikasa? Yeah. So yeah, they reanimated that bit at the start of this episode to add the bit that they cut from the manga. Which... Colossal Edition. That page is still such a mystery. So again, I've read the entire manga up till the beginning of the rumbling, up to the end of the last chapter in Colossal Edition, Volume 6. But still, one of my biggest questions, and I deliberately have been avoiding like looking into this online in case it somehow comes up in the show at all, is... Yeah, okay, so Eren's Heaven is... So it's the opening of the scouts, like, fighting the Titan. I'll show you the power of the human race, and then it's that. See you later, Eren. And then he wakes up. The curious thing is... This is the only page, I don't know how well I'm showing this on camera, I'll probably just do it in post. This is the only page of the manga that's got a number. It's the only numbered page in the entire thing. Like you see the size of this book. This is 1 of 7. And that is the only numbered page. Is page 13. Which, okay, the only other real time the number 13's come up is the Curse of Ymir. So why is that the only numbered page? Number 13, Curse of Ymir. You live for 13 years. That's the only connection I can make. That is such a specific weird thing, and that happens on that page as well. Yeah, let me jump back to the episode though. E-SP1- Attack on Titan, the final chapters. Is that what we're calling this? The final season, the final chapters. Because it's the final season part 1, the final season part 2, and then there was stuff like translations like, is it the final season epilogue? Is it the final season part 3? The final season, the final chapters is what we're calling this, and this is special 1. With chapter 1, the rumbling, and then chapter 2, Sinners. And that chapter 2 title card did happen about, because it's an hour and 1 minute long. That title card happened at the 34-minute mark, so about halfway through, yeah. This episode starts with that shot. I'll see you later, Eren. Reaching out to him. And he wakes up from the dream. Yeah. And it plays out the exact same way. I'm assuming thus far that, and again, manga readers, do not correct me on this in the comments. Don't tell me, but I feel like we haven't gone into AoE territory yet. This is not anime original stuff. I feel like this all still fits as what was intended in the original. Again, Isayama making those little tweaks to things for the anime between the manga and the anime. There are changes made and changes that he has input on, and things that he specifically tells them to do or asks them to include. But yeah, I feel like this is still following the manga. which then, with only one episode left, one more special, I assume to be about an hour long. I thought I heard that they were going to be like 90-minute specials or something. No, an hour works. An hour works. And for the final chapters, again, I think there was only 9 chapters left to adapt, is my understanding. So assuming that this is done, based on where it ends, I assume that was the end of a chapter. Although it could have been halfway through a chapter. But let's say this episode did roughly 4.5, maybe 4, maybe 5 chapters of the manga adapted, and now there's only 4/5/4.5 left, I assume. Because just dragging my mouse along this timeline, double check, yep, we are still filming. So much happened. We got the stuff with Ramses at the start, and his friend, whose name I've blanked on, and then Eren thinking back to it, I assume just after he left that conference, because otherwise why is he alone in Marley? To then the rumbling, and the first 11 minutes gets us up to Eren soaring above the clouds. Again, I could have watched. Realistically, I might have started questioning things and thinking, okay, they're just dragging things out here now. But I'm pretty sure I could have just watched an hour of that. Might not be great for my mental health, but yeah. But we get, okay, Annie and Armin ship confirmed. That's canon. That is canon and is happening. And after that talk with Kyumi, Annie and Gabby and Falco maybe not too far behind the rest of Team Paradis. They maybe on their way if Falco can transform and fly, which again was set up kind of before. And we do get a brief glimpse in amongst all this stuff of Eren's head in the nape, which again I assume, well, Titan regeneration. I imagine it probably has regenerated his entire body, but at least the head, which gotta be shot off in, I keep saying the nape, but somewhere in that final Titan body. I'm calling it the final Titan because I think I saw an article somewhere that was like, oh, Isayama has said that that's the name of that Titan form. But the rumbling Titan, the apocalypse Titan, the founding Titan, whatever, you know what I mean when I talk about it. We get Yelena explaining where to go, and just saying, do me this one thing, admit that Zeke and I were right. And I'm just like, I will admit that I failed to stop Eren. Reiner and Peak saying goodbye, and they almost hug with Reiner and Annie, but then everyone waving her off. It was great. Flock, out of nowhere. That might be my biggest surprise in this episode, was Flock coming back again. That took me so off guard. And damn, the fuel tank. So if he hadn't done that, if Flock hadn't done that and he just died there before, I think Hanji would still be with us. That does well. I love Hanji. Hanji is irrefutably my favorite character in this show. And yeah, everyone kind of loves to hate Flock. So now I compile Hanji's death on his doorstep. Because had he not done that, we wouldn't have had us. The ship would have been intact, and we could have all got on and taken off, and off we go. But that sequence, Hanji's death. Oh, when they're on fire. Oh, I'm going back to look at it again, but I'm gonna regret doing so. It's just like, I thought of it in the moment. It's like when Armin was clinging onto Bertolt, and his charred corpse falls to the ground. Except here, we don't have any spinal fluids. We don't have a shifter. Well, we have a lot of shifters, but we don't have anyone that we could like feed to Hanji in this situation or anything like that. But them going out like that, my goodness. Oh, the voice actors scream. I'm not gonna keep pressing play. I'm gonna skip forward because otherwise I'm gonna cry watching it again. Under the bright blue sky, but seeing all these scouts again. When we heard Erwin's voice. Let me full screen this and see whose names I can remember. But yeah, it's in the first shot, right to left. We've got Erwin, Nanaba, Sasha, Moblit, Keith, and Mike. Then looks up to see it flying away, and that feels very. Aside from the fact that it's CG, that shot feels very Ghibli, very The Wind Rises. And then yep, in the next shot again, right to left, we've got Erwin, Mike, Hanji, and Moblitz being the one to offer them the hand up. And then we start testing me a bit more. Ness and okay, these two on the far left were in season 2. They were with the one of Worth training cadets at Utgard Castle. I don't remember their names, unfortunately. The two that I don't remember from that group. This guy's bugging me though. There's that one. I'm confusing him with that one guy who was in the garrison who led their little expedition to go and move the boulder. I'm mixing him up with this guy. This guy. No, it's not. It's not the guy who was in charge of Levi, Furlan, and Isabel when they joined the Scouts. Is someone else. And it's bugging me that I'm not remembering who it is. I'll fix it in post. I really had my hands full being named Commander. And then, okay, as we look around, it's not just the Scouts. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. Okay. We've got Pixis off to the side of the crater here. 3 down below him. I'm not going to stand a chance at identifying them. It's just going off hair color and build there. That's not enough to go on. Ness, yep. And the others that I identified from that previous shot, except from the 2 that I didn't remember the names of, and the one guy that I completely don't recognize at all. Erwin, Nanaba, Mike. Standing together here, no longer like terrified of it. However literally you want to take this, of course. But not like terrified of Keith like she was the last time they interacted. Keith and Sasha stood side by side. Oh. Then with the cape and slightly poofier looking hair, I assume that to be Gellinger, just because we have the rest of the team from Utgard Castle in this sort of group. Then with the blonde hair and the goggles, that's I want to say Thomas, but I don't think Thomas was a different character. I don't remember this guy's name, but he was in Hanji's squad, so I assume that the other 2 over there were as well. Off here, because of the builds and the hair color and the outfits, I'm leaning towards saying this is Hannah and Franz. I may be way off base with that, but it doesn't. Unlike everyone else's, okay, not everyone else's, but unlike a lot of the other patches on the uniforms, theirs don't have the wings. I mean, the bald guy with the roses is clearly Pixis, but theirs don't. So I'm taking that to be that they're in the training cadet, in the training cohort outfits, which is when they both died back at the Battle of Trost, back in that arc. Okay, then moving towards the toes of this footprint. Okay, I saw the red hair and a blonde standing nearby, and my heart almost shattered at the thought of it being Isabel and Furlan again. But I think, because the haircut is very different, I think instead that's Nifa with the red hair. And then we've got some of the heads of the different groups during the expedition to retake the wall at Shigashina here. And then is that, yes, Gunther and Eld, Petra. Okay, there's a few that I think could be Oro then. Maybe the guy stood off to the front. I could see that being Oro. Sorry, this is a bit of a tangent and probably not a particularly interesting bit of the video, but I'm loving this. How did you say I had my hands full with Aaron's idiocy? And the pat on the shoulder to join the rest of them in that beautiful blue sky with their wings of freedom, Merwin. Yeah, you had it tough. And the inclusion of some of the horses is fun as well. Yeah, that's definitely Nifa. And then that, okay, so that one's Eld, going by the haircut. And yeah, and then the others are all too far away from camera to distinctly make out. Camera, it's animation. Yeah. And you can tell us all about it. And then, yeah, up to you how literally you want to take that. This is called the final chapters. There's no way that entire first half of the episode was one chapter of manga. But this is the final chapters of the anime. And yeah, whether you want to take that as this would all have been one episode and the second half would all have been another episode. But so much happened in this episode. Let me keep going through the second half. Sinners, the talk on the plane's great and all those character interactions. And then the talk with Eren, where he says that he called them here to discuss that there's nothing to discuss. I want to double check the... Yeah, Kiyumi and Annie's interaction was great, and Annie saying, but now it's too late, that she's realised this too late to help them. And the kids come, Annie, I had a dream. Was it from Galliard? No, it was from Zeke. It was from Zeke. No, they were memories. If I recall, the female Titan can manifest the abilities of other Titans. Okay. Let's break that down. That is new. That is new information. Right? It makes sense that the female Titan had something else about it other than girl, Smurfette, you know? Because all the rest of them, the cards can be in that form for months at a time, extreme like stamina and shit. The Colossal is the Colossal, the Armored is the Armored. The Founding's the Founding, the Warhammer creating all the weapons and everything. The Attack. The Attack. Without going into everything, I'm just going to move on. The Jaw has the Jaw, you can bite through the hardened Titan skin and everything. And then there's the Beast, which, again, Zeke's Beast is established to be different from previous Beasts because of his royal blood. So what abilities are specific to the Beast as opposed to what is specific to a Beast with royal blood is a bit hazy. Especially given that the previous one may have been able to fly, otherwise Falco has future memories, which is a whole other can of worms. Because they're like, oh, it's a memory from Zeke. Rather than, yeah, to interpret that way, it means it has to have been a previous Beast Titan could fly. Which, thank God, Zeke can't. Can you imagine the series if Zeke had been able to fly as the Beast Titan? But then, yeah, sorry, then the female Titan is like, again, Smurfette, but able to harden at the time when we first met her. It's like, okay, it can run really fast. Sure, it can be faster than the rest of the Titans, of the Titan shifters, rest of the 9. Sure, fine. Speed and agility can just have been its thing. That'd be fine, I think. Especially how much that was emphasized back in Season 1. But then, able to harden like specific parts of the body and everything. Well, seemingly all Titan shifters can do that. We see Zeke do it, we see Eren do it. If I recall, it can manifest the abilities of other Titans by taking in a part of those titans, right? Yeah, since the female is particularly suited to manifesting. I had to swallow all sorts of stuff. Okay, so the female can manifest abilities of the other members of the Nine. Okay, again, this feels a little out of nowhere, but equally Annie hasn't been in the story for so long that there wasn't really much of an opportunity. And they're saying that the female is specifically good at it, which says to me that the rest can also do it, which is us covering Eren with the bottle of that just said armor. Okay, that's roped back in. That is my biggest like contrived moment in the entire show, but we're looping it back into the story here, so that diminishes how much it sticks out a bit. So by ingesting a part of another one of the Nine, a member of the Nine can manifest its abilities, which is how Eren's founding attack combo became able to manifest hardened structures so much better, to be able to plug itself in and harden the entire thing. Give me a moment. Which is how this thing fucking came about. I love this pop. If the person who watches this gave me, if the person who gave me this was watching this, thank you. And thanks for watching. No, so okay, I assume all of them can do that, and to a certain degree, because Eren's hardening is nowhere on level of Reiner's. It's the armored Titan, but having ingested some of a previous armored Titan, some armored Titan spinal fluid, is able to somewhat manifest it. And what we're saying here is the female Titan is specifically good at doing that. So Annie had to swallow all sorts of stuff, as she says here. So I assume, oh, here's a vial from this Titan, here's a vial from this Titan, here's a vial from this Titan. Which would make a lot of sense. That Annie's female, perhaps she would be able to be in that form for a longer period of time, not as long as the cart, but longer than she would have had she not ingested some cart spinal fluid, per se. Her, like, shout and screech that, like, attracted all those Titans in the woods. It's similar-ish to Zeke's command over Titans, so perhaps she had ingested some of that, although I imagine Zeke would have put up some opposition to her ingesting some royal blood, perhaps. That's really curious. Okay. But what does that matter? It's like we thought, so then there might be something we can do, but no, wait, do you think? I'll be quiet already, because Annie's like answering the questions but not paying attention. And then she reloads everything they just said. Wait, did you say you saw some of Zeke's memories? Now that's actually clicked in her head. It's like, yeah. I turned into a Titan using Zeke's spinal fluid. Yep, okay. It seems he's manifesting characteristics of the Beast Titan because of that. Sure, makes sense. And again, as I said, with this being the first new Titan shifter that Ymir has built, and again, my understanding is she needs to rebuild it every time that a shifter wants to transform. The memory I see most often is a memory of flying above the clouds. And that's not all. I can do it too. And he's sure he'll be able to fly. Okay. I need to rewatch that because I wasn't sure what was going on, because it's such an out. We're this close to the end of the show when we're still introducing new things about old characters and old abilities, but that it loops in and sort of not fixes but softens Aaron's armor vial moment, and is, yeah, setting us up for Falco to fly, perhaps with Annie. Maybe Gabby, though taking Gabby with us seems like something no one here would want to do, but Gabby herself would want to come along, and yeah. But no, at least the Jaw Titan flying with Annie on its back to jump in. That's gonna be so cool next episode. But then we get everyone arriving at the fort. I do want to double check the fort's name, because I keep going to say Fort Slava, but that was the one at the start of the season. Fort Salta. Salta? Salta, yeah. Yeah, okay. But yeah, there's airships up there apparently, and they've all taken off by the time they arrive, but it's not people like evacuating, it's a military thing to try and just bomb them. And then our heroes show up. There's the Beast Titan thing that there's shots where it looks just bizarre and out of place. Is Zeke literally in it, and is this the only one Aaron can do, or can he do other Titan shifters? Can he create others? Perhaps just others that are like present, so perhaps he can do previous Attack Titans, previous Founding Titans, previous Warhammer Titans, and just the Beast because Zeke is like a part of this, kind of. Unclear. But hey, we're gonna have to wait for whenever the next episode comes out. I'm just looking at the comments on Crunchyroll. I agree with the took you fucking long enough to get this episode. But there's a like if you're Team Aaron. The OGs will remember were here with me for 7 hours. Yeah, I wasn't sat here for 7 hours. I was refreshing it constantly for about that first hour after the episode dropped in Japan. And then I've been off doing other things and just coming back every half hour to refresh to see if it's up yet. And thankfully, as you saw, I got here a minute after it went live. Wow. Okay. And then there's the ED, and then whatever's to come next. When is next coming? They must have announced a date. Okay, I'm getting this from animealert.net. The release date for the second episode of Attack on Titan: The Final Season Part 3 has now been announced, and fans will have to wait until fall 2023 to see it. While the exact release date has not been given, the fall anime season typically starts in October, so it's likely the second episode will be released about that time. Despite the disappointment of having to wait, blah 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 blah. Okay, fall. Fall seems to be the consensus. I could just sit here and like stew on it for a while, and whenever I have something to say, just cut ahead to that. But nah, I'm gonna call this video here. You guys don't want to stick around and watch me just think and chew on this episode for the next however long I'm still awake for. But I'm gonna rewatch this hour-long episode tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna try and get it all edited before work tomorrow. Again, hopefully I'll have this up within the next 24 hours. It is currently 3 minutes past 1 on the 4th of March. So hopefully I'll have it up later on the 4th, if not the 5th. And yeah, that's us. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out some of my previous Attack on Titan reactions? Otherwise, My Hero Academia. I've had a few roadblocks, a few bumps on the way through this season, but hopefully it should be smooth sailing for the last stretch of episodes of this season. And the next show that we'll be covering on the channel is going to be Made in Abyss Season 2, so yeah, if you enjoyed, why not stick around, see if there's anything else on the channel you like. I've been Jack of all trades, I'm tired, this has been emotional, I've cried. Until next time.